hoes at. Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88.
Leave in the description if you want me to change my jump shot. But I think I like it like this. I mean, comment. Yeah, I like this jump shot. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month, and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective. I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like. Okay, look. I got an off day right now. So I ain't hanging on no dang on teammate. Jay, can you come on?
Guys, huddle up. We're gonna run 35 for a while. Let's go.
35. Take a one dribble, pull up left, turn follow, case you behind. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but okay. Green light. Green light. Oh, okay, I give it up over this. Let him go. Green light. Green light. Dang it. Oh, hey. Hey, goblin face. I'll play one on one. I don't know if they don't. Dude, who is that? What are we doing?
All right, fellas, let's change it up for a bit. How many threes can you make in a minute? Freak.
Oh, you gonna do that? Oh no. Y'all stupid for that. Hey, throwing no three. Oh heck no. 10 at least. Where I go again? Let's go. Dang.
All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently.
Man, come on.
Coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
They're all green light. Dang. I just messed it up. How you hit a green? Oh, so you ain't that. Ah. Boy, I'm out here rolling. This dude don't stop showing out. Move, dang. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. What am I supposed to do? What? My handle's horrible, so why would they let me do that? I'll be right back again, guys.
2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. They'd like to play well to start this season series. They haven't forgotten how this team knocked them out in the first round last season. All right, guys, topic of the day. There was a stat that came out that was really interesting. Until last season, every NBA Finals in the last 15 years included either Duncan, Kobe, or Wade. Kenny, do you think Wade's impact on the NBA has gone underrated?
I think it has.
Everyone is in their seat and buckled in at the American Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami.
Dude, it started 5. Wait, I said it's starting 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are starting 5. All right here, Clinton guy.
Miami. So for the Cavaliers, their last for the Heat, Luol Deng is checked in for Windsor. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Dwayne Wade, and it's Tony Wroten in for Goran Dragic. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Berejau. Mike Scott comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Freak subbed in for Gary Neal. So on the floor for Cleveland, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Mozgov is out there with Scott. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Irving at the point guard position.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Greg, that's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start. And look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. 2nd in steals, 8th in scoring. And they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And going back to the steals, they play a harassing style of defense. You have to be impressed with the effort they brought at that end of the floor.
And Miami making a change here. Martin's checked in. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Wroten the pass to Martin.
All right, boy, got you on plant.
Deng, a screen on Irving. Bosch, the screen. Wroten kicks to Muhammad. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. Muhammad's got his first bucket in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Pass to Freak. This one for 3. Muhammad grabs the board.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And it's Miami with another.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Freak. Good, he hits the jump shot. Freak's got 5 points so far. The Heat leading by 13. Bosch, the screen. Wroten kicks to Deng. Wroten sets the screen for Deng. Dishes to Muhammad. Shot clock at 5. Wide open look. Missed inside.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Took him no time at all on that one. That's 7 points for Freak.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
I got them.
Open jump shot off the mark.
I'm not gonna break.
Pulls it up. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Roten. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player. What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league feel that same way. I mean, they may not be able to say it or articulate it as smoothly as Chris does, sure. but inside every NBA player is a kid who's still thrilled to wear the uniform and play the game they love.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Winslow is out there with Dang, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And it's Wade with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Winslow dishes to Dang. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How he performed last season. 18 points per game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And, fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. For 3. No good. Well, he go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Now here's Dang. D right on him. No good from Dragic. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Well, with a dead-eye shooter like him, it takes more than average defense to put a stop to it. It takes great defense, and even that might not be enough.
They set the screen. Dang goes in. Winslow. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
How can you stop that? With the crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman.
And the first half is now in the books.
Well, I'm with Eric.
This lineup is trash. We need LeBron James back. But I don't know what team he plays.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. For Gary Neal.
Dang, dude. How the league go from 9 points to this?
On the court for Cleveland. Love and Varejao are up front. Irving is out there with Freak. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. Love with the screen on Dragic.
Watch this. Just watch this. Guard.
Freak passes to Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Freak's got it back down to single digits for Cleveland.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Dragic against Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
What?
That's foul number 2 for him.
Hey, trash. Don't kick the ball like this.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The drive by Wade. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. Wade's got 12.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Now here's Freak. Wade is covering. Here's Freak. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 10. Wade kicks to Bosh. There's Winslow. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. And that's now 6 points here for Justice Winslow.
Pass it. Pass.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
Wait. J.R. Smith cut. Yeah.
Now here's Freak. Wade is covering. That one goes. Count it. And that's 18 points for Freak.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
They set the pick. Dragic kicks to Capella. They get the rebound. Winslow wide open. If he fires, it's good from long range. Winslow's got 7 points here in this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 12.
Yeah, play good defense.
Here's Freak. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. He'd have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Passes it to Wade. Second chance shot and a foul.
I'll be right back. I'm back.
On the shot, he'll go to the stripe for 2. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Here's Freak. Off target with his 3. The Heat leading by 12. And here is Rote. He's got 6. 11 feet away. And that one hits back iron. And here's Cleveland. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. And the basket good. And that's 20 points for Freak. Miami's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Roten. Scott pulls it in.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Freak. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Up top, Roten. To the left wing. Capella dishes to Martin. He kicks it to Roten. 5 on the clock. Capella, the pass to Muhammad. Shoots. The shot is off. Shumpert with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 8. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. And Scott has it in the corner. And it's Miami with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Freak. And the 3 ball is good. Freak's got 25 points in the game.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Muhammad up top, guarded by Shumpert. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 6 points for Shabazz Muhammad. Freak with it. What a play! Simply brings it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there without...
And the final period of play just about to start.
They put me out.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just...
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Love, and Kevin, a very big effort to come away with this game. What does it mean to the resiliency of this team to pull out a win like
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, you got to love it when you get this jolt off the bench. It was a wake-up call we were looking for after losing their previous 2 games. Starting 5 needed a boost, so they turned to him, and he produced.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
Some cheer. Yo, look towards the darkness. Nah, yo, look towards...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers come into this one after the win against the Heat in Miami. They're up over the 500 mark so far at 3-2 on the young season. A decent enough start, and one they're hoping to improve on with a win in tonight's contest. We will be watching Russell Westbrook in this one, and we hear from so many players and coaches who all say Westbrook has the mindset of the greats. What does that mean to you, Shaq?
You know, he plays with the swagger and the confidence. You know, a lot of guys in the league do.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Scott's checked in for Verejao. McDaniels comes in for J.R. Smith. And Freak subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. Waiters, he's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Aaron Baines, Payne out there with Dion Waiters. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Morrow in at the 3 slot.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Waiters. An 11-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Lets it go from deep. Good on the shot. Freak's got his first 3 points of the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Down low. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist from Payne.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Kept alive.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
Kevin, I asked what part of their offensive scheme he feels most confident in today, and he said it's probably the depth of perimeter shooting talent that they've got. He said our guys can flat out shoot it, and you're going to see it today. Gentlemen?
Doris, thank you. You know, Clark, hard to create spacing without the three.
I agree there. I mean, I'd say it's almost impossible with the size and speed of players in this day and age.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Raiders on the wing. Pass to Payne. 6 to shoot. Stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Gaines kicks to Freak. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Waiters dishes to Baines. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And Oklahoma City making a change here. He hits both from the stripe.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Well, Kevin Durant always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion. Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now The challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
Can't stop this.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
Freak in at point guard. Anderson Varejao out there with Scott. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's Shumpert in at the 2. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Westbrook kicks to Morrow. And the pass to Green. There's a screen by Cantor. Durant up top. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Freak with it. Westbrook picks him up. J.R. Smith on the wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Freak. That 3 off the mark. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Brooklyn Nets.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
And Durant, here we go. Here's Cantor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just...
And we're through the first hit.
I'm here with Kevin Love.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Welcoming you back. The Thunder leading by 8. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Gerald Green out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Westbrook. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Westbrook's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now here's Freak, guarded by Green. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Thunder with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He feeds it to Green. Durant in the corner. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Durant's got 9 points.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
That's a pick by Love. And a wide open look for Freak. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
Well, you know, they split their meetings last season, and the way both of these teams love to compete, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened again.
Lets it fly. No good off the front iron.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Green passes to Cantor. Over to the wing. Westbrook against Irving. Outside, Green. That three off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Westbrook with it. Picked up by Love. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Ibaka's got 13. The Cavaliers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Freak with it, working on Green. Freak kicks to Love. Here's Irving. That falls. Great assist by Love. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Westbrook dishes to Green. Back to Westbrook. Passes it to Cantor. Shumpert against Durant. Pass to Westbrook. Floats one. And Irving pulls it down.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Never goes, and the Oklahoma City Leaders get to just 7 on the basket from Freak.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The shot and game clock separated by 4, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 9. They get a hand on it. Here's Durant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is up. A different look now for Cleveland. Love comes in for Scott, and Freak subbed in for McDaniels. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Russell Westbrook checked in for Aaron Baines. Love and Varejao are up front. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Smith in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Westbrook against Irving. Ring shot on the way. And it's Westbrook missing.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
Freak passes to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Freak kicks to Irving. Here's Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Let's crash the glass, but be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets, so get back on D.
And let's get this update now from George. Here's Irving. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Freak. Smith against Waiters. Smith the pass to Freak. The kick out to Irving, and there's the 3-second violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
And the Thunder with some changes. Baca comes in for Dion Waiters, and it's Gerald Green in for Payne. Over in the corner, Green. A three-pointer, no good. Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
Now the feed to Freak. It's good from beyond the arc.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Westbrook with it. The wide open look for Durant. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Feeds it to Cantor. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Under foul, Gerald Green. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Did I hear Green fight?
The line for your Cavaliers. Free.
Did I hear Green?
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
We win.
Ibaka outside. Offline with his 3. And so it's Cleveland winning this one.
Well, Kevin, in a game like tonight...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
I think I gotta do on my off day. And I might play one more game. Yeah, I'll play one more game. Gotta take my 3 off.
We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity!
Oh, that's booty. is. Okay, come on.
All right, guys, bring it in. We're gonna shift to some late game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late. Coaches, set it up.
Y'all like my flaws I got on? They look tough, don't they? Alright. It's comeback time. Deep is oh my god. They trash. Running foul out this game. No, just a quick.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, they've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses. Not stupendous, but there have been some positive moments in those 2 wins that they might be looking to duplicate here tonight. Well, certainly the Timberwolves have one of the best young cores in the league now. Kenny, how well do Wiggins and Towns pair up with each other now and down the road?
Wow, young team. However, these 2 young guys can be superstars in this league, especially Wiggins. Wiggins can handle the scoring load, and Towns is...
You know what the big time is?
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. The Cleveland Cavaliers.
Tony scored 3 points. Oh, they scanned. Should have fouled up. Foul out.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our matchup tonight taking place in Toronto, the Air Canada Center, as we watch the Raptors go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland, they've got to be pretty pleased with their adjustments during the offseason, as they've been playing excellent basketball early on. Tonight, they want to continue that winning attitude, and they're a team that feels they can win on any given night. For a few seasons now, we've seen the Raptors find a lot of success in the regular season, but they really have trouble making a postseason run. Why is that, Jet?
Well, they rely a lot on their perimeter players, and that could be dangerous because sometimes, you know, perimeter shots can be off. And then they really don't have a defensive stopper, Ernie.
You know, we all know they play the up-tempo game, Ernie, but when it's slow.
About to foul out, guys. Fouling out. Okay.
A beautiful developments in City Place on the shores of Toronto Harbor. The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. Well, what better way to spend... Mozgov, he's checked in for Very. Scott comes in for Kevin Love. And Freak subbed in for Smith. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Raptors shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offense.
Timeout, Cleveland.
check out the story on Kyrie Irving. He's coming off an excellent season. 4th in steals, 8th in scoring, and you look at his three-point field goal percentage. How about top 10 in the league? He did not miss often.
And as you pointed out, Greg, I mean, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and mental preparation.
They've got Adams. Al-Farouq Amino is out there at the roast. And it's Sullivan in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves seemed to be struggling. He chipped in his...
That'll do it for the first.
Guys, I'm here with Kevin Love and...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going. Checked in for Cleveland.
Timeout.
And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Second, the Cavaliers.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
On the court for Cleveland, Love and Varejao are up front. Kyrie Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Smith in at the 3. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter, and the foul called on Freak. And so it's Toronto winning this one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Carroll. He had just an outstanding fourth. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
Good night, squad. Finna do my 3 thing. I don't think I'm playing gonna talk for the rest of the video, though.